Konnichiwa, and welcome to the Pals Anime Lounge, a podcast where a bunch of pals get together to talk about anime. The pals are Artura
Konnichiwa, minna.
and Gorzagorz,
Aye.
and I'm your host, Ace. In today's episode, we're talking about Blue Reflection Ray, a series from 2021. I chose this one because the latest game in the series, Blue Reflection Quartet, has just come out on PC, PlayStation 5, and both Switch consoles. As it's a series, we'll be covering it using the 3-episode rule, where we make blanket statements about the entire show after watching just over an hour of it. It was animated by JC Staff, the studio behind Yohane the Parhelion Sunshine, Little Busters, I Will Protect the World of Saito, and Eden Zero, all of which we've covered for this podcast. Blue Reflection Ray currently has an AniList score of 53%.
Yeah, I went to check that out and I was like, oh my, this is one of the lower ones we're watching.
Blue Reflection was an RPG developed by Gust in 2017, then it had a sequel in 2021, and a mobile sequel in 2023, but that was only released in Japan. The anime that we watched was released just before the second game, but it isn't directly related to it. All 3 games, plus a playable summary of this anime, are included in Blue Reflection Quartet, which, as I said, has just come out. My short synopsis is magical girls, feelings, and... no, wait, there's no third thing. Arturo, what do you have?
2 new girls are recruited to the Blue Reflectors, a group of warriors who use their emotions to protect those who are troubled, burdened by their past.
And Goz?
An introvert is trying to introvert in peace and be appalled at how other people aren't introverting, and then some stupid magical girl stuff happens.
We open on narration before a monster attacks a magical girl, then nukes the town. And we get the titles. We open on our protagonist, well, turns out to be one of our protagonists, on the train, wondering if it's snowing. She's in a short-sleeved shirt. Why would she think this is the time of year for snow?
Maybe she thought it was Silent Hill.
Cut to the student dorms, where some people are talking about her, Ruka Hanari, being a transfer student. Then she walks in. She gets given a tour and shown to her room, which she'll be sharing with Hirohara. We cut to school, where she introduces herself and meets the other students. Outside of the classroom, 2 girls are picking on someone who's rich. I don't think they're supposed to be, but, they clearly are. We then cut to the dorm, and Ruka is concerned that she keeps messing up social interactions.
I've been there, Ruka.
We cut to someone filming one of the students on their phone, but the interview, because, it's an interview that it's not filming from across the road, is interrupted by her boyfriend calling. The interviewer goes under a rail bridge and gives a report to someone, but a train going past means that we don't hear it all.
Yeah, I found this particular way that they handled the censoring to be kind of weird. I don't know, it's just they played a really out of place sound and it just covered what she was saying. I was like, maybe you should have just zoomed out or skipped, because from what I remember, at least, it just moves on from there onward. It's like, well, that was unnecessary.
Well, it turns out she'd been recording a lot of girls, but her gallery scrolling is interrupted by her fashion ring lighting up. Interview Chan runs into Ruka as Rich Chan leaves, knocking her down before carrying on.
I like the names that they gave them. They're very official.
I started writing names when I heard them or heard what might have been the name and then looked up what the name could have been on Wikipedia.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So I used descriptors a lot in this 3 episodes. I don't know if I just didn't catch the... See, I was watching these on Crunchyroll, and I'm not enjoying the Crunchyroll subtitles, so I'm not watching with subtitles, which means, because of the heat in the country, I've been having fans on, so I'm not catching, things like names, unfamiliar words.
I'm so sorry that you're watching it on Crunchyroll. They must be getting so many names wrong.
I didn't have the subtitles on except for one part where I was like, what did she say? And then I put the subtitles on and it was like, oh, is that what it's called? And then I checked on a search for the game name and that term, and it was like, no, it's a different term.
Okay, you need to do so much work into watching Crunchyroll. Maybe they should like hire translators to like sit with you whenever you watch.
Maybe they should hire a translator to write the goddamn subtitles. Their AI ones are not working. Anyway, Ruka notices that Interview Chan dropped a ring, like the one she wore, and picks it up. But then everything freezes. It's only for a moment, and then when things resume, she notices an inscription inside the ring saying, Blue Reflection.
They did the thing where they mentioned the game name.
At Rich Chan's house, she overhears her mum telling a sibling that they are her favourite child. Good parenting there. We cut to a rooftop elsewhere where two ring wearers are hanging out. Their rings light up and they leave, leaving behind a corpse in a flower bed. At Ruka's room in the dorm, her reading is interrupted by her roommate Hiyori entering through the window and falling on her. She's also wearing one of the rings, but has a necklace.
This is the first time it's hinted at that this show and the game are Yuri and fan service heavy.
I was about to ask, did anyone else notice how gay this anime was?
Oh, I had to stop here and I went to Google it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yep, it's a gay anime. It's a gay game series. But I was curious about this summary bit that of the anime that's in the quartet version. So I went to read a review, and it says that yes, it's playable. You go around basically unlocking scenes which are just still images with like descriptions. But anyway, another thing is that these are remastered versions, so there apparently used to be quite a lot of jiggle physics, and there were certain scenes in bathtubs, and they have minimized the amount of jiggle physics in Quartet, and the water in the bathtub scenes is now opaque. I'm not sure what it looked like before, but the reviewer stated that the water is now opaque. So I don't know how much nudity was in the original game, but possibly some.
I just hope it's not yellow.
Yeah, after reading that, I was like, well, I'm not playing Quartet.
No, I'm playing the original.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Censorship, yuck.
Or maybe you can mod it on PC. Who knows? If you do a web search. Anyway, at school, Hiyori is welcomed back by her friends, apparently having been missing. She joins Ruka on the balcony, which is outside their class apparently, and formally introduces herself. They didn't have a chance in their own bedroom, apparently.
After you fall on someone, it's lesbian code not to talk to them for a while.
Apparently the Tanabata festival is coming up, so Hiyori asks for help making posters. Later, as the pair are returning to their dorm, Rich-chan is leaving the faculty office with a letter. But she's accosted by one of the rooftop girls who is acting creepy, so she runs. Hiyori reacts to Rich-chan's screams, but the pair are taken by surprise when everything freezes and turns into an LSD-inspired painting. Elsewhere, Interview Chan is out on the street looking for the dropped ring when hers lights up and everything freezes, and she calls it Leap Range. This is what I had to look up because Crunchyroll called it Leap Ranger.
Also, I don't know about you, but I never understood what the leaf range is.
It's a leap range.
Yeah, okay, good. I was expecting her to like teleport somewhere when she said leaf range. I was like, oh, I get it. It's like take her to like the action. No, she just got on the bicycle.
She has to get on a bike or run. Which begs the question, how does the bike work when everything's frozen?
Yeah, I thought the same.
It's Persona 3 all over again.
Goddamn, this 13th hour game's not thinking about their rules enough.
You know, with I actually had a thought that it's like Persona 3 with like the Dark Hour, where everything stops and changes. But here it's like a bunch of butterflies and bugs and shit are on the walls.
Yeah, LSD inspired painting.
And they talk. I mean, to me at least, it felt like sometimes the flowers or the butterflies were talking. I was like, because one of the times I do think Hiyori was hearing someone else talking, so it's like, okay, fair enough. But I swear a butterfly spoke to her, and that's just worse for the LSD accusations.
So the inscription inside the rings is laced with LSD.
That's why they always seem to run like their finger over the inscription sometimes.
On the roof of the school, Rooftop Chan has captured an unconscious or frozen Rich Chan. Rooftop Chan is about to grope her when she hears something and summons a sword just before Hiyori and Ruka arrive. Interview Chan also arrives via motorbike and uses Fireball. It's super effective as Rooftop Chan uses Escape. But then Rich Chan begins to fall off the roof. But Hiyori grabs her and then transforms into a magical girl to save her. And the episode ends. We then have a post-credit scene of two sisters getting married?
Yeah, I'm reading the same scene as you are.
This is even more gay than I thought.
Episode 2 opens with Ruka having no friends. Then we get the titles.
No
Which is-
surprise there, stupid introvert.
The titles are the credits from the previous episode.
I noticed that. I may not have seen the post-credit scene, but I did notice that.
We open back at Ruka's dorm, where she's remembering being told by Interview Chan what a reflector is. People who turn their feelings into strength thanks to the rings.
So at that point, I started to notice an issue. Is that why? What's the danger? What's the threat? What's the threat that's threatening our protagonist? That there needs to be reflections, superheroes, whatever. I never quite understood what it was.
The evil reflectors, clearly.
Yeah, the red reflectors, because it's the opposite color of blue, probably.
Were their rings red all the time? Because I swear it was only red some of the time.
Every time I checked, they were red, but I do believe I saw once it was blue. But I honestly, I was like, huh, maybe this is like one that's about to be converted into
And
red.
they're getting married, aren't they? Blue? No, they're red. Never mind.
So Reflector Chan then freaks out, introduces herself as Momo Tanabe, and leaves.
Thank you, Interview Chan.
Hiyori decides to drop out of high school and become a reflector because her sister liked to help people.
That sounds like any superhero origin story I ever heard. Even better than Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Possible spoilers.
Maybe
Definite spoiler.
there
I mean-
might be magical girls. We don't know, but there might be.
Despite losing her only friend to this reflector business, Ruka decides to put the ring on her finger.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Momo calls a colleague to trade shifts at her day job, and the instant the phone call is done, Hiyori arrives. That was good timing. The pair talk about being reflectors, and Hiyori says that she found the ring after her sister went missing. Momo asks Hiyori for help with her mission, finding out about teenagers' feelings? I wasn't too sure on what her mission is.
Yep.
Hiyori suggests bringing in Ruka, despite her being hesitant, and Momo suggests that the hesitation means that Ruka's considering it. Otherwise, she would have returned the ring already. We then get a montage of Rich Chan stalking Ruka, culminating in Rich Chan demanding attention on the roof.
Yeah, I really like how she approached that situation. She would keep looking at her and then she would just walk away. And eventually she's like, okay, you've noticed me a few times. Hello.
Why are you not asking why I'm stalking you?
Do you get stalked after this? That why?
Oh, another stalker, gosh.
Not only that, zero social skills are either of these characters.
Rich Chan asks what happened when she was attacked, but Ruka says she has no idea. Elsewhere at a park, Momo finally realizes that Hiyori should have been in school this whole time and tells her to keep going, even though she has her reflector responsibilities, whatever they are.
And also, being very hypocritical because she did just skip her own work to do this.
The pair separate, and Momo realizes she didn't get Hiyori's sister's name. When she sees it in text form, she has a heart attack. Cuts to a church with organ music playing. No, Momo didn't die. It's Rooftop Chan, real name Uta, playing. And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's Rooftop Chan, real name Uta.
Uta Komagawa.
Just the delivery on that.
Suddenly, Uta is grabbed by Nina Yamada, the other rooftop girl, and they're told to keep the noise down by Mio Hirohari, as they're disturbing Shino Musizaki. Shino never comes up again. They apologize for losing their target, and we're told that they utilize negative emotions for their reflector abilities. We cut to Ruka running around town looking for Momo. Hiyori inexplicably finds her and explains that they wanted to ask her for her help.
Do you see how she's used to having stalkers? Hiyori suddenly knew where she was.
They head back to the dorm, but because it's late and they're going to get told off, they instead go to Hiyori's apartment. Apparently her uncle owns it, but only her sister, and her mother live there. Or they would live there if her sister wasn't missing and the mother hadn't gone out for cigarettes 5 years ago.
It's sad, but it's also funny.
It's funny because it's true.
Well, technically not cigarettes, it went out for light bulbs. Ruka explains that she's neurodivergent, so can't be a reflector. So Hiyori ignores that and takes her out to the roof, because it's raining, to look at plants and the various things that are catching water.
It sounds like music inexplicably.
And Hiyori says that Ruka could still be a reflector because of her neurodivergence. Elsewhere, Uta and Nina are looking for another victim, and Uta's acting very gay.
God damn it, stop it with the gayness. It's not Pride Month, keep it to yourself.
This anime is too woke from 2021.
Honestly, it's reminded me of an anime I saw a couple episodes of in 2015. Yurikuma Arashi, translated to Lesbian Bear Storm. Where it's very gay. It's outwardly gay, and it has some like experimental visuals and some kind of sexual scenes. It's very weird.
It's apparently not on Crunchyroll.
No, I don't think it has like nudity, straight up nudity, but I wouldn't say it's safe for work either.
We cut to a convenience store where Momo is at work. In her day job, not reflector job. Or rather, she's in the break room, where she's plotting on a map where all of the victims were from. Then she realizes something. I don't mention it here, but we then cut back to her and she's like, oh, all of these things are in the same place, same area, but why? So she didn't realize anything.
So she was just having a pre-realization.
She's still recovering from a heart attack.
Yeah, that was a really rough heart attack when she grabbed her heart like that.
We cut to Rich Chan and find her hating home life even more. So she leaves home and finds herself overcome by a purple haze. And then she walks onto a train track. But Nina and Uta save her in their magical girl outfits just before Hiyori and Ruka arrive at the same place. Nina sticks her hand in Rich Chan's chest to take her fragment, so Hiyori transforms and says to release Miyako Shirakawa, which is apparently Rich Chan's name. Nina pulls a crystal flower out of Miyako's chest, which starts the leap range effect. And then Uta attacks, and the episode ends. Episode 3 opens on a kid bedazzling a picture frame. It's Miyako as a kid, but no time for that now, as we return to the action and get the titles.
And a post-credit scene, probably.
As they fight, Hiyori keeps asking why they're doing this, but both rival reflectors refuse to answer. Nina uses Lightning Bolt, and it's super effective! We cut to nearby, Momo is heading their way when she's attacked by Mio. Back at the other fight, Ruka remembers her one friend, or they didn't know each other. It was a bit ambiguous at first. It does get explained in a minute, but something happened and we assume she died. At the second fight, Mio appears to know Momo, but the latter doesn't recognize her. At the first fight, Nina explains that they're only taking Miyako's negative feelings. Hiyori tells them to stop, but it's too late. The crystal flower has turned black. Ruka decides that this is the perfect time to say that she was going to reach out to someone once who was in a dark place, but she noped out. So, she didn't know the girl who died after all.
Yeah, she just trauma dumps in the middle of combat. Wow, this is very accurate lesbian anime.
I mean, if you're saying it, then it must be true. I wouldn't know.
Ha, straight.
Yeah, I'm a filthy straight.
Same. This at least gives Ruka the impetus to magical girl transform with some unexpected nudity. We see her butt and we don't see anyone else's butt. Nina attacks Ruka and doesn't like being told that she's a bad guy. Meanwhile, Miyako is filling the black crystal flower with colour, presumably drawing on the strength of her saviours. I say presumably because it's never outright stated why this happens.
She's like in one of those comatose states where you can hear the outside world. And it's like, oh, they sound so nice. I would like to be friends with them. Little does she know she was really mean to Ruka 2 episodes earlier.
She stalked Ruka 2 episodes. No, last episode.
No, she stalked her in the previous episode.
There's a burst of light, and Nina decides that she's lost, so disappears, as does Uta, and then so does Mio. Later, at Hiyori's apartment, they've taken Miyako back and repaired her phone case while she was unconscious. She thanks them, but decides to redo it.
Thank you, but oh my god, are you middle-aged schoolboys? This is such an awful combination. Excerpt from Rich Chan's dialogue, by the way.
Yeah. We cut to the dorm, where they have a welcome party for Ruka. It's been like 4 days. Hiyori asks Ruka to consider being a reflector, and they then join the party. Meanwhile, under the rail bridge, Momo is on the phone with Reflector HQ. It turns out that Hiyori's sister was a reflector candidate. She then discovers that Mio is Hiyori's sister. And the episode ends. So, has this made you want to check out Blue Reflection Quartet?
I went to check out the Steam store page immediately after the gay scene. Okay, one
Which
of the gay
one?
scenes.
How many gay scenes in are we talking?
The first one, obviously. But then I learned about the censorship and then I got a little bit less interested.
What about you, Goz?
Yeah, maybe. I have to check out what I see that it's a VN, but I see there's some other kinds of gameplay, so it might be up my alley.
They are RPGs.
Yeah, I saw some review that said it's a combination of Persona and Final Fantasy. And
Yeah, you have to do like daily school life and then magical girl stuff.
yeah, but there's no men in the whole.
I think you play as a male in the mobile game.
Oh,
from the screenshots I
weird.
saw. For myself, I would say, yeah, it does sound appealing. I'm interested in this world, and yeah, if it's on one of the subscription things, I'll probably check it out. But I have too many RPGs that I've already bought and not played. So is it a Yata, Nani, or a Baka, Artura?
This was a firm yata for me. I was really surprised when I found out the score was 54. I was like, excuse me? So I'm a little concerned about the remaining 21 episodes, but for now, I really like it. It's one of the favorite things we've watched so far.
Okay, and Goz?
Yeah, I thought it was a Yata. At first, I wasn't sure about it, but I found it to be very ironically funny. Not sure if it was intentional, but I guess unintentionally funny would be accurate.
I also said it was a Yata. It's intriguing. I want to learn more, such as why do the bad reflectors want the flowers?
Yeah, that's something you should put in the first episode. Is establish why there's a threat Exactly. And is there a threat?
No. Yeah, you have to have some sort of mystery, and maybe that's the best mystery they could come up with, which isn't a good sign. So does it deserve its AniList score of 53%?
So far, hell no. What the hell? One thing I really liked about this anime was the animation style. It was just kind of nice and low key almost. That I didn't know how to explain it, but it had really nice look. So it seems a bit rough at the moment, especially because there's a few things I'm interested in learning, like why are the evil people stealing the flowers? Why did Mio go evil and all that stuff.
I thought it deserved a bit more. At the beginning, I saw there was like a frame of animation, not a frame, like a scene where the girl was walking, and in the background, people weren't animated, weren't moving, and one of them is like holding a hand in the air, and that made me laugh. But yeah, I thought the art style and animation in the end turned out to be pretty good. Like I would describe I would say that the color palette is very pastel-y, and the characters aren't over designed, but you can clearly tell them apart, which is a which is a very good thing in my book, where character designs are distinct.
Yeah, I agree. Unless the rest of the anime is awful, I've no idea why it's so low. Because, yeah, I quite enjoyed these, and, well, it is 20-something episodes, 21 episodes, so maybe they whiff it. But that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you for joining me, Artura and Gorzagorz.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
And thank you for listening to the Pals Anime Lounge, and better yet, thank you for subscribing wherever you found this episode. You can find more from us on GameGrin.com, finding us on social media, or listening to the Grincast podcast. Soradewa, game on.